All right, cool. We'll open up for questions for Mayan. We'll start with Fooch.
Hey, man.
What's up?
How you doing? Just
Yeah.
overall, mentally, you were part of such a grind there at the end of the year. Just how you feeling and your overall excitement to play a bowl game at Yankee Stadium.
Oh man, it's definitely a grind. This whole season's been a grind. It's been a blessing as well. We're really excited just to be able to be blessed enough to get another season. We took everything 1-0 season, and we're just happy and blessed that we on the right side of things and being able to get a chance to play another down.
Bobby Darren.
Ryan, you came here as a transfer, had a lot of success, and you've seen some other defensive tackles have equal success with Fetty and Isaiah this last year. What do you think's been key to guys being able to come in and be successful on the defensive line as transfers?
I really credit it to the coaches and all the recruiting that they do. It's really just based on if they're a fit in this culture, and I really think that we do a great job of finding guys that love to play football and love this team and live what this culture is all about.
Go to Brian Fonseca.
Hey, Mayan. Coach Harasimiak signed an extension last week. He'll be here long term. I guess just how important has he been to how good this defense has played last year and how much they've developed over the last 2 years?
Yeah, I would say that we've always had great players, but we needed that guy that could bring the catalyst to connect all those players together, and I think that's Coach Harasimiak, and he does a great elite job of getting all the guys to execute their job at a very high level, and as well, and building relationships with them as well to be able to run through a wall for a guy like that. He's a great coach, a great man.
Go to Chris Heidel.
Hey, this is Chris Heidel from Purpose Radio in Baltimore. Just talk about Miami's offense. They have a good running game. They got they don't know who's going to be a quarterback on as a bowl game. But what do you guys got to do to stop that running game?
It's really just chopping your job, having great eyes and great gap discipline, and firing off the ball and getting knockback on those guys, so that way we can dictate daylight on those running backs.
And if I could ask another question, was it cool to be basically local, going to Yankee Stadium to play a bowl game?
Say it one more time, sorry.
Playing in like a local game, pretty much like a Yankee Stadium, pretty much, and you don't have to go far.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. It's definitely going to be a thrill just being able to be there around Christmas time and all the New York lights and everything like that. It's going to be a really fun time.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Go to Bobby Darren.
Ryan, all the guys coming back from, deciding to come back for another year, did you have any part in that? Did you talk to any of those guys? Did they question you? What was that like?
They definitely asked me a couple questions, and it was great talks. It was great talks to speak with those guys, and it's just, as you can see, every guy's coming back because they love this program and they love where we're headed, and they love each other. That's the most important part.
Did you give them any advice on it? And what was kind of your role in that? Because I know you're a captain, you're an older guy, you've been there for a long time.
Yeah, it's a real decision. It's a really life-changing decision. So I told them the real side. I told them, really just told them anything they they really wanted to hear from my side of things, because I came back this season. I really just told them both sides of the things and what you have to think about when you're either go off to the NFL or come back for another year, and what you can expect.
Go to Michael Cullen next.
All right, thanks, Mayan. Just a quick question for you. The experience of playing up against the Big Ten, and you guys have been one of the best defenses in the nation this year, 19th, I believe, total defense nationally. Just tell me more about that experience going up against the Big Ten. How does that help you guys going up into a matchup against a team like Miami? What can you take from that experience going into this bowl game?
I mean, I think this conference is built off of big lines. And we've done a great job this year just being able to play violently and creating some knockback on those guys. And every O-line is a group of their own. So you really have to watch the film and see how they operate, because some people will be position blockers, some will try to knock you off the ball. You really got to pay attention to what those offensive lines are trying to do and be able to execute your job within that.
Go to Pat Lanny next.
Hey, Mayan. As a captain, I'm curious if there was ever a moment in the season that you had a conversation with your teammates that really stood out to you about what you guys could achieve this year, or any kind of conversation that really stood out to you?
One thing I would say is, as a team in the summertime, there was pretty much a breaking point where we were just like, who do we want to be? What kind of team do we want to be? And I really think that was the breaking point for us to go over to the next side of like just being able to push over to those next couple of wins to get us to the bowl game, is just making sure that everybody loved the game, loved their teammates, and execute their job at the highest level, because nothing was above winning. I think all the guys had a really great mindset of just want to know every season, and take each week one at a time. So that way you don't get overwhelmed with all the games and all the practices. Just take each week as its own.
Go to Chris Eisman next.
Hi, and you've obviously known Coach Shiano for a long time, going back to your high school days. I mean, I guess what has it meant to you to kind of transfer into Rutgers and help this program show the type of improvement it did this year, and for you to play a pivotal role in that personally?
It means everything to me. Just being able to, it's really a full circle moment, just like meeting Coach Shiano when I was a little high schooler, and now being able to help lift this program up, and just leaving this place better than when I came in that's a great feeling. And I'm happy for all the guys, and really excited for all the guys that's coming back, and they're going to raise the level next year.
Any other questions for Mayan? I think we're all set. Thanks, Mayan.
All right, thank you guys. Have a good one.